Hello everybody, it's me Jessie with Pampered Chef, bringing you all things fun and foodie from right here in my kitchen. Tonight I wanted to show you a super fast and easy, kind of almost clean out the refrigerator kind of meal that's going to be so good. So let's get started. We are doing jerk chicken nachos tonight with a mango salsa. So I'm cutting this recipe in half because it is just the two of us, but you could totally double it, make it like normal, whatever you need. So I have about a cup and a half of some cooked plain shredded chicken breast in this bowl. And I'm going to add in a tablespoon, or a little bit more than a tablespoon, of jerk seasoning. This is one of my absolute favorites, like super, not spicy, like hot, but like spicy, flavorful rubs. And I'm gonna put that right in on the chicken. And in case you didn't know, the lid is 1 tablespoon. So it makes it easy for measuring. And then before I got on here with you, I shredded up just about a half a block of some Cabot habanero cheddar. And I'm gonna mix half of that in here with the chicken, and we're gonna give it a little bit of a toss. Then, once this is all coated, I am going to get out my bar pan. Don't mind the chip on the side. That's been there for about 7 years. I dropped it on the counter. But this works just fine. It never cracked. It's like 15 years old. I love my stoneware bar pan. I'm gonna just lay some tortilla chips onto this pan. And try not to make too huge of a portion, right? I said we're cutting it in half. That looks about right. You just want to lay them out flat because every piece needs chicken and cheese, right? You don't want a nacho that doesn't have something yummy on top of it. I'm just going to do about that, and then we'll sprinkle on our jerk chicken and cheese mixture. Now, you don't have to use the habanero cheddar. We just like spicy. You could totally use just plain Monterey Jack or a plain cheddar. That is totally fine. I am modifying the original recipe, and I am putting on just a little more cheese. I'm trying not to make a big mess. All right, now this is going to go into a 425-degree oven for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna throw that in right now. And now we're gonna make the rest of our meal. So we need a delicious salsa to go on top of these nachos. And when I think jerk, I think mango. So a mango has a pit that runs through the center of the mango. And I really wanna try this, cutting a mango up with our new stone fruit slicer, but I don't have it yet. It should be here this weekend, hopefully, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So I just cut on either side of the mango, and I'm going to very carefully score, not going through the skin, this mango into little dices. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Now you could use frozen mango if you wanted to. I've done that in a pinch. I've done peaches, I've done pineapple. It's fine. But I had this beautiful fresh mango and I thought, I'm gonna use it up. So you can see the little dice pattern. And now I'm just gonna scrape this into the bowl. Really, really easy. Love fresh mango. We actually have 2 mango trees, but they're not producing fruit yet. I'm really anxious for them to start. Maybe next year. One's getting big enough. If we don't have another hurricane, then who knows. So I'm just using a spoon to get out the pieces that we just cut up. I'm gonna break that up just a little bit. And I'm going to add the juice of about half of a lime. I already had half of a lime in here from another recipe this week. And might not be super juicy. It's got a little juice left in it. To get the most juice out of your lime, you should roll it on your counter until you kind of feel it getting a little squishy. It just releases the membrane in there a little bit, gets that juices flowing. And you can also pop it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. So gets all that juice out. So we have that in there. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of bell pepper. I just thought the red would be super pretty. You could use any bell pepper, but I happen to love red bell pepper. I'm just cutting down on the sides so that you can keep the seeds intact. Makes cleaning it so much easier, and this will just go right into the compost. Now, I've mentioned this before, I'm gonna mention it again. I find it easier to cut the peppers skin side down. I think it's much, much easier to get the knife going through. Sorry, I got a little distracted right there. Sometimes we have a stray cat that comes out to our lanai, which is right behind me, and Glitter, one of my kitties, hates the stray cat. And I feel so bad for the little stray kitty, but I have to bring her inside. So if you see me run, it's because the stray kitty is out there. All right, so I'm just doing a little bit of a dice with this. Cut it into strips and then cut it into just little pieces like that. And I don't think I'm gonna do the whole thing. This was a tiny pepper, but I don't think we need the whole thing. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of red onion, just because orange, red, purple, it's gonna be so beautiful. And you eat with your eyes, so why not make it pretty? So this was some onion I already had sliced up from something else, so I'm just giving that a quick little dice too. Throw that in, not a lot of onion, just a little bit for a pop of color. And I kind of love red onion. And then the last thing is what's supposed to be cilantro. But cilantro hates me. I can have it in my fridge, it will last forever, but I cannot grow cilantro to save my life. I have bought so many cilantro plants and they always die. And I just bought one last weekend. Everything else is going just fine, but the cilantro, dead. So for our little green tonight, I have parsley, which is growing just fine on my patio. So I have no idea. I have no idea why I can't grow cilantro. If you have any ideas, let me know. So parsley, not really Jamaican, but you know, whatever. We're making it work. It will be green and it will be pretty. And we're going to add just a little bit of the jerk rub in there as well and give that a little bit of a stir. Isn't that so pretty and fresh and light? You could totally make like a grilled jerk chicken with this seasoning and put this on top of it. Done that many times. Make it into a sandwich, make it into a quesadilla instead of nachos. Like just so, so, so yummy. All right, the last little optional thing for our dinner tonight is to make a flavored sour cream. So I have some light sour cream right here. Needs a little bit of a stir. Put that into my little prep bowl without slopping it all over. I'm not gonna do a ton because I hope you're all still right there. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of jerk seasoning to the sour cream as well. Like I said, this has all of your spices, your salt, your sugar, everything right in it, so it's just perfectly balanced. Not spicy like hot, but spicy like flavorful. And to thin this out, I'm gonna add a little touch of milk. No, you cannot have any Glitter. She loves milk. All right, so we're gonna give this a little bit of a stir. I want to be able to drizzle this crema, sour cream, whatever you want to call it, onto our nachos, which should be honestly just about done because the chicken was already cooked. So essentially all we needed to do was heat it up and melt that delicious spicy cheese. So let's get all of this out of the way. Let's move this over here for right now. And we'll get the nachos out of the oven. Let's see. We're done. Pretty stinking fast, right? So now all we need to do is drizzle our delicious, yummy, flavored sour cream on the top. and spoon on our beautiful mango and pepper and onion and supposedly cilantro salsa on here. And then I'm gonna bring this entire thing to the table because dinner is ready. And that's it. So fast. We might actually add a little more hot sauce on top of here because we do like things spicy. But isn't that fast? And don't they look so good? Wouldn't this be fun for like a party or a barbecue in the summertime? Just waiting for summer. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. I will post the original recipe below. And don't forget to put #replay if you watch this later. Leave me a comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.